Hey and hello there everyone! Welcome back to the Strike Suspended stream! Sorry, the screen went dark. The Strike Suspended stream. As I suspended my sentence as I was going to say the word suspended. Welcome back to the Strike Suspended streams, where I, a voice actor, was on strike and now it's suspended, and you guys know all this anyway, so let's just say hi and get into the intro. So hi everyone! Welcome. Lovely to see you all. Happy Monday, to the extent that Mondays are happy. 23rd of June edition day. Anything special going on in your lives? It's a couple of voice actors' birthdays today and stuff. It usually is. That's kind of just how birthdays work, isn't it? But yes, not even a minute in and the Switch is already bored. Well, Kevin, how dare you call out my streams for what they are? Okay, Xander, the hammer. Okay, so, but no, lovely to see you all. Welcome. Will we have as good a shiny week as we did last week? The answer is probably and statistically no. But let's try and, go against statistics and maths. So let's say hi to some people and then we will actually get into the game, will we? Xander, hello. Kevin, hello. Team Flair, hello. And Kieran, hello. And Gage, hello. And Olara, hello. And Lily, hello. And I think I said hi to Gage, but Gage, hello. And I think that might. Oh, and Jupiter, hello. Although I actually can't see. Oh, there's Jupiter's message. So there we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome. So let's get back into the game and see if we can get some shinies. We now have 7, I want to say, legendary Pokemon left. 3 regular tickets, 4 wildcard tickets. It is a when, isn't it? When we get down to like 3 and 3, or even like 3 and 2, that is going to be some wild stuff. And as I said, when we get down to like 3 and 2, we might not necessarily do like 2 wild cards a day. We might just do like, 3 regulars, a wild card maybe, and then we'll just do whatever people can do at that point, So yeah. Oh, hang on, Gage got a Guzzlord as well, like 30 minutes ago. Oh, that's amazing. Gage, congrats. That is fantastic. Right, hang on, I've got all my stuff in the wrong order. The mouse needs to go this side, the controller needs to go this side. There we go. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. Let's get into it, shall we? So, there's a bunch of you here. There's enough of you here to ask the question. And get things going. So chat, here's what I need you to do. I'm going to list my tickets on the screen. We're going to go with my tickets first, the aforementioned 3 tickets, which are Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and Kartana. I had to think what my own tickets were there, and then it came up on screen. Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and Kartana. And what you're going to do is you are going to say, in big capital letters, strike. And then you're going to say, I can do, and you're going to let me know who you can do out of all of them. Okay, so strike, I can do, Tapu Bulu, Thunderous, and or Kartana. Ready, set, bow. Let me know in the chat. Thank you for your patience. And do you guys want me to tell you the story of my trousers? Today I put on a pair of trousers that I was like, oh, I don't really remember these trousers. I don't think I've like worn these for a while or whatever. I was thinking, I think they're a pair my mum bought me when I visited England last year. She got me a few pairs of trousers because I'm always struggling with trousers. And that's thing, she bought me quite a few pairs, and I kind of picked up this pair, and I was like, I kind of remember this pair or whatever. And I sort of picked them up, and then after I put them on, I couldn't remember whether they're a pair I bought or whether my mum bought, but I could tell that they're ones my mum bought because immediately I sort of smelled them, and like whatever laundry detergent or whatever they have, it just immediately made me think of my parents' house, their like new house. So if you asked me like, oh, what does their house smell like, the one that you visited for only like 2 weeks a year ago, I couldn't sort of really think about what their house smells like. But whilst I wear these trousers, it smells of their house. I know it does. It's very weird. So I just immediately, like when you get like a smell of something and it just immediately takes you back to something. It was just like that. Very strange. Okay, so we've got Onlara can do any, and then Thunderous and Kartana, but Kevin's having dinner. Yeah, we know Kevin. You and your nutrition. You wearing pants in the summer? I never wear shorts. I hate shorts, like, so much. Okay. So let's see. Oh, see, this is annoying. We're like one person away. Is like Kiba here? Because like Kiba could do Tapu Bulu, I think. Oh, dang, we need Kiba here. Because yeah, we have Onlara and we have Team Flora. But yeah. They do say smell is the strongest when it comes to invoking memories. It really is true. I have always found that. Anyway, okay, hang on. So let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Could we... Okay. Why don't we have... Let's do, like, Kartana and Thunderous first. Okay, why don't we do that first? Why don't we have, like, say, Team Flare? Why don't we have, like, Team Flare, and then either Kieran or Gage, and Onlara, and then... Actually, I tell you what, let's have Kieran go first, just so that, because then Kieran will be free to do any scepters or whatever, and plus it's already written this way in my spreadsheet. So let's have, like, hang on, let's have Kieran for Thunderous. And then, hang on, I will add Gage somewhere. Hang on, Gage, Onlara, Kevin, Team Flare. Okay. So here's what we've got. Yeah, so hang on, let me just double check. So yeah, let's have like Onlara, Kieran, Team Flare for Thunderous, okay? Kieran, Team Flare, Onlara. And then Team 2 can be like Kevin and Gage for Kartana, because then Kevin should be done with dinner by then and can join Gage. And then hopefully someone like Kiba will come along, and it means for Team 3 we can do a Tapu Bulu. But if that all sounds good and that makes everyone happy, then clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. But does that sound okay? So Team 1, Kieran, Team Flare, and Onlara. Team 2, Kartana, is going to be Kevin and Gage, okay? So Kevin and Gage, sorry to make you wait 20 minutes, or more so to Gage, because Kevin does want to wait 20 minutes. But then, yeah, Team 1, Thunderous, Kieran, Team Flare, Onlara, Team Flare, and I don't know. Okay, so let's do this thing. Let's connect to the Wycom. Let's connect to the internet on the Wycom. There we go. It says internet in the top right-hand corner. Then we'll talk to the nice scientist lady. And then we're going to go... anything goes. But I'm going to say Thunderous. We'll save the adventure. And then we will do the Thunderous, shall we? So 0623 and then 0209. There we go. 0623 0209. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. And then let's go. So let's do this thing. I was a little bit worried that maybe at the beginning of the stream you guys would have found me playing Dragon Quest, because I was a bit worried whether I was going to be able to beat a boss and get through the subsequent like post-boss cutscene in time. But it all worked out, and I'm here, and the game just keeps going on. It just keeps on going. Okay, so Onlara, Seyo, and Flare. You guys know about Thunderous. Thunderous is electric and flying type, which means he's an awkward fellow because he's only weak to ice and rock. Rock is better than ice for a reason I'll get to in a second. But ice and rock are nice, or rock and ice are nice, I suppose I should say. But if we can't get that, then Lightning Rod ability Pokemon, Cantoni and Raichu, and Manectric are excellent. Ground types are obviously brilliant. Shout out to Volt Absorb Lantern. And then the electric resistant trio of Dragon, Grass, and other electric types are good as well. Thunderous does not have a flying type move. Do not worry about that. What it does have is Sludge Wave, spread poison damage. Watch out, grass types. And then it also has Rain Dance, Weather Ball, and Thunder. Rain Dance and Thunder is 100% accurate Thunder. Rain Dance and Weather Ball equals water type damage. The reason why Rock is marginally better than Ice is because if we change the weather with Max Rockfall or Max Hailstorm, that means that it can use rock and ice moves as well with Weather Ball, so watch out for that. Electric and ice is a dangerous combo, and so it's better for Thunderous to like use rock moves than ice moves if we're playing around with the weather. So that's why rock is marginally better than ice. Let's do this thing. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna go Crustal, who we actually didn't used the other day, did we? I think we... Then Mr. Mime is good as well, but I'm going to go Crustal first. And then that will be nifty. But yeah, Mr. Mime's definitely a good choice too. Mian Shao could be okay, and Wide Guard could be good if we time it with Discharge. I guess Altaria does have the Cloud 9, which cancels out the weather, but Mudsdale is a ground type. I didn't even see Mudsdale there. Yeah, didn't know till it happened. Weather Ball can inflict status effects. Can it? I've never seen Weather Ball inflict status. I feel like we would have seen like Weather Ball burn someone, or I don't think it can. I need to see the proof of that. That's not an AI generated answer. Okay, Relicanth, no. Hang on, what we got? Although I will just say, there is Galvantula to the right, who is electric, and then there's Por... I'm going to go to the right. Forgive me if that's dumb. They're both water types, so they're both kind of threatening. But, like, I want Shiny Relicanth, okay? It's a very low chance. I'm going to double check this. I have never heard this. Maybe it's in a particular generation. I'm going to check. Weather Ball Bulbapedia. Weather Ball move. Let's see. Script. Here we go. Effect. Right. Okay. So, I'm going to Dynamax. You came in like a Dynamax. I'm going to use Max Knuckle and boost everyone's attack. Yeah, I'm looking on Bulbapedia as well. There's no mention of statuses. That's like... Generation 2... It just changes, it doubles in power when the weather changes. Weather Ball is affected by Normalize. It's unaffected by moves like Pixelate, Refrigerate. No effect on targets with Bulletproof. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Where did you get that from, Team Flare? Because I've never heard that, and there's nothing about it. And we've never seen it as well. Like, we've used like Fire-type Weather Ball a lot with like Cherim and stuff. And we've like never had a burn come from it. So right, okay. Weather Ball is a bullet. Yeah, but basically, so that's the thing. They call the ability bulletproof, but it's kind of like, although I need to now change my phrasing because I just realized what I was about to say. It's kind of like, sorry, this is going to sound really weird saying it out loud. Instead of calling it bulletproof, they should have called it ball-proof, and I do apologize. But it's basically anything that's kind of like an orb or a ball, like, doesn't work with bulletproof. So, like, Shadow Ball, I think, like, Energy Ball. Now I'm going to go on, like, now I'm going to look up, like, bulletproof. But, like, Weather Ball, Shadow Ball, I think, like, Aura Sphere... doesn't work. Let's have a look at the moves. Pokemon effect, hang on. Oh, Acid Spray. Acid Spray doesn't work? Dang, okay, I didn't know that. But yeah, Aura Sphere. So like Bullet Seed because it's like a bullet. Egg Bomb because it's like, there you go, it's like a round. Anything that's like a bomb or a ball or a bullet. Like the Energy Ball, Focus Blast because Focus Blast is like a ball of energy. Gyro Ball, Ice Ball, Magnet Bomb, Mist Ball, Mud Bomb. But yeah, anything that's like a bomb or a ball, or a sphere, I guess. Pyro Ball, Rock Blast, they're like you know, rounds of rock. Rock Wrecker, which is a big round of rock. Searing Shot, I guess that's maybe like a round of rock. Rock Blast wasn't originally, though, a bulletproof move. But yeah, Shadow Ball, Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb is depicted as a round sort of ball, and it's a bomb. It's got bomb in the name. But Weather Ball, Zap Cannon. Zap Cannon is like portrayed as like a big ball of energy. So they're consistent. How does Spray Cat... That's what I was thinking on Lara. That is definitely the odd one out, isn't it? So... If Bulletproof protects you from balls, does that mean Electrode can't hurt you? Yes. Okay. Right, we don't want Relicanth. We have tried Relicanth, but it just doesn't work. Unfortunately. We want Relicanth to work, but it just doesn't. Lexi, hi! I feel like it's been a while. Yeah, but that's the thing. Acid Spray is not at all, like, in the animation, in the name. That is not... Unless, like, the spray, it's like, oh, it's a spray of a load of little things. That's the only thing I could think of, but... right, Galvantula, Heliolisk, Hitmonlee, and Porygon. We could go for Porygon and go for Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam, but... On Lara, I'm going to leave it to you, because I would say you are, like, the one... You are, like, the one person who... maybe could switch, and even if you didn't, I would be fine with that, like, on my end. Not that what my opinion is, like, matters, but I just mean that, like, you know, from my perspective, I wouldn't, like, if I was playing with computers and they kept me in Shower, I'd be like, well, it has Rock Tomb, and that's kind of nifty, and so, it has been a while, I know. We're what, like, there's like 40 episodes of Beyblade X now, like, I gave up a very long time ago now. But no, lovely to see you, Lexi. I hope you have been doing well. Happy Monday, to the extent that Mondays are happy. Right. Let me close my Google Chrome with Bulbapedia on it. And then we should take it from there. Okie doke. So, 38 dubbed, nearly 80 subbed. Oh, wow. I wonder what their plan is overall. Like... It's just, it's so many episodes. It's so many episodes. You don't see much reason to swap as there's no stab super effective available and Thunderous doesn't have a flying move. It's basically, is Porygon mildly more defensive, or you could get like a cheese freeze rather than a speed down. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's basically the point I was going to get at, to be honest. Like, you could switch, and it'd be fine if you did, and fine if you didn't, I think is the thing. And yeah, so for Mudsdale, I am thinking the only thing Mudsdale doesn't really have. Oh no, it does have Max Darkness. Here's what Mudsdale could do if Mudsdale Dynamaxes. It could use one Max Knuckle and then one Max Darkness, sort of thing, like a Max Knuckle to boost everything, and then a Max Darkness to drop the special defense. Like, that could be a strategy. But, it's been difficult lately. But it's alright. You've got a Dr. Pepper for comfort. Dr. Pepper is very comforting. That is the spirit. I have not had a Dr. Pepper in a long way. Possible freeze would be a reason. That's the thing. I just want to throw it out there. I don't really know Mian Xiao's, like, defenses. And like I said, maybe you could try to well-time a wide guard, potentially. Just Ice Beam is a stronger move than Rock Tomb. So, you know, they're both non-stab moves, but Ice Beam is, like, twice as powerful. I don't think we need to swap for Galvantula. I think that's, like, extreme. But yeah, I think we're doing all right here. Again, I'm kind of sleepwalking through this as I just am casually chatting to Lexi. Looking at the list of moves blocked by Soundproof, and it makes more sense than the Bulletproof list. To me, Bulletproof makes sense apart from like Acid Spray. I think Bulletproof generally makes sense to me because it's basically just a load of like spheres and orbs and bombs kind of thing. And obviously anything with like the name bullet in the name, but yeah, like Electro Ball, it's a ball. So I don't know why that was like kind of Mario-y there. But yeah, anyway. Oh, there is a backpacker this way, so I do think we want to do the backpacker path anyway, just because backpacker is going to be better than the scientist. But yeah, been a while since I've actually no, I lie. I was like, it's been a while since I had a Dr. Pepper. Actually, no, I think I did have fast food a few weeks ago where I had a Dr. Pepper, so ignore me. But I forgot I had a fast food where I actually had a drink come with it, because normally I'm sort of so thrifty that when I would get my like fast food Fridays, it would just be I get fast food and then I get my own drink at home. But I did have a Dr. Pepper a few weeks ago. It was good. I miss Dr. Pepper. I wish I could have Dr. Pepper every day. We could do Mudsdale if we wanted to do, yeah, Team Flare. If you wanted to switch Mudsdale so that we have Porygon, we could do that. But then we would miss out on like the potential cheese freeze. But then again, Mudsdale doesn't. Mudsdale just has like the resistance and nothing else. And with a well-timed wide guard, maybe we wouldn't need to worry about having immunity to electricity at all. So, berries! Right, Porygon is downloading. Will it be special attack? Yes, of course it is. Because there's always special attack. Okay. I am just going to go with the body press here because it's super effective. It won't be that good, but... I would lose it if Bulletproof didn't block Bullet Seed. But then again, Lickitung didn't learn Lick in Generation 1. It did not. When did it learn Lick? Did it ever? Probably like Gen 3, right? So it's not impossible for it to happen. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Can I just say, sorry, I know I keep talking about Dragon Quest, but this game keeps going on forever, and therefore I'm going to keep talking about it forever. But my Super Mario Bros. Analogy really does work very well for it. Because another thing about Super Mario Bros., as I've sort of said, it's like a sort of small, basic game, but it's even small in terms of like, it has like a small pool of assets, right? Like Super Mario Bros. Has like, you know, like the bricks, right? There's like the brick levels, there's like the grass levels, there's like the underground levels, there's like the sky levels, there are the water levels, and there are the Bowser levels. That's it. Like everything is just one of those like 6 things, right? And Dragon Quest is kind of like that. There's like one field theme and like one like battle theme and so like it's all just very samey. And then like basically I sort of reached the, you know, what I kind of was hoping was like past halfway point of the game, which I think might have only been like the third of the way through point of the game. But like when I reached that, you basically have to like re-explore the world again in a way, and so it's kind of just like, you know, revisiting everywhere, which is just kind of boring. The Super Mario Mon playthrough, if it's something you need to do on a computer, this computer is just like not good enough to be able to like play a game and stream. I mean, this computer can barely do the streaming part, so I don't think it would be able to handle playing and streaming at the same time. And I'm also just not really like a mods person, to be honest. But yeah, so either Team Flare or On Lara can go for this. I don't mind if either of you do or if either of you don't. These streams are so fun. I love Bo. Oh, thank you, Lily. It's very sweet. Okay. But yeah, so, but yeah, Mudsdale can use Max Knuckle and Max Darkness here, and those are actually 2 really good supporting moves that will help us out. Yeah, see, on Lara, see, this is a thing I've kind of thought about. It's like, with the Switch 2, I've thought about, like, the Switch 2, right? But it's like, you know, and like there's this the Switch 2 and like a certain game that I've joked about over the years being on it. But the thing is like I still would like have real difficulty streaming it because I have such like a poor streaming setup. Like this very basic laptop where I need to run everything through it at like 30 frames a second, and where the audio, well, the audio loops I can't really control that, but like the lag and stuff like that happens for no reason, but probably just because this laptop is like a very, very, very basic laptop that is probably not really meant to be streamed on. So, oh, dang the sludge wave. Boo, sludge wave. Right, icy wind. More like an icy wind. Right, and there's rock toad. So there we go. We've got its speed way, way down now. So that's pretty cool. And then here's Max Knuckle. Very nice. Kadoosh. And then this is good, because then this will help out Crustal, and then the Max Darkness. Sorry, that Shell Bell did like nothing. Alright, Ice Beam, more like an Ice Beam. Can we get Cheese Freeze? Oh, critical hit. But no freeze, dang. I was really excited for a freeze then, but... Right, Icy Wind. Lexi, on another note, we started watching Beyblade Burst with a friend recently, and they're really enjoying it, and that makes us super happy. Oh, good! That's wonderful. That makes me happy. Maybe you could, like, pre-record while playing and turn that into a video. Would that work better? I don't think I really have, like, the storage space to, like... I know, well, here are a couple of things with that, and I don't mean to like sort of sound poo-pooey. Like these are all interesting ideas, and I know I have made a couple of videos, but there's a reason why they've been like short and simple. But like for whatever reason, the video settings require different setup than streaming, so I have to kind of like redo all my settings every time I go between like a stream or a video for one thing, which is like annoying. But like it just works differently for whatever reason. But I also don't like recording videos takes up a lot of space, and this laptop doesn't really have much space. And I know it's like, well, you could get a hard drive or something. It's like, yeah, but then I have to like spend money, and it's like if I'm going to spend money, I'd rather just spend that on like a good computer. But I don't really have the money for that either. And the videos would probably still be laggy and buggy and stuff like that. When I was recording the videos for like the little Mario World videos and Donkey Kong videos I did and stuff like that, I would get like weird little sound glitches and things. I don't even know what they were. It was all just very stressful, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. Like I just need my life to kind of, I just need to kind of fix my life before I can like upgrade anything and do more and stuff. So anyway, Bark, stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Well done, everyone. Very nice work, Team 1. That's in good tech is expensive, and I don't even need good tech. I just need okay tech, but the tech I have is just very basic. I have a lot of like hand-me-down and gifted stuff, you know. Yeah. But I'll get there. Hopefully I'll get there someday. I remain optimistic that I will. But yeah, my life's just kind of a bit of a mess right now. Has been it's just been very precarious for a long time, unfortunately. Relicanth is a no. Galvantula is, I think that's a no. Porygon is also a no. You can't spell Porygon without no. Porygon no. New regional variant, perhaps. But will we get the slightly purple Thunderous? No, I wasn't actually looking at the screen when I pressed down there. I was a bit like, oh, hang on, I need to look up. Right, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Boo, boo. Okay, so is this careful? Careful. And then we've got Impish, right? Yeah, finally. For some reason, Impish was one of the ones I always used to remember, so I don't know why I've like struggled with it. It's just the actual like visual representation. If you ask me what is Impish, I'd be like, oh, it's special attack down, defense up. But when I'm looking at it on this like pentagon, it just throws me off. Ooh, a brave Porygon and a bold and brash Thunderous, but it belongs in the trash because we can't keep that. Actually, were any of these good? These were all like the Porygon is weirdly the Porygon or the Relicanth are like the best ones, but they're terrible. Anyway, Bark. Okay, so Team 2, Kartana. So can we just check? we've already got 2 people in on Kartana. We've got Gage and Kevin. But is there anyone else who can do a Kartana and would like to do a Kartana? Like if you're a strike 0, okay? So could you please say strike, the number of times you've played today, let me know if it's a 0, and then let me know if you can do Kartana. But this is just, is there anyone who's a strike 0? Like if you're a strike 1, feel free to throw your hat in the ring. But is there anyone who's joined, like Kiba or someone, like a bit later on, who's here and is like, I can do Kartana? Shade Fan, you got Shiny Relicanth from Dialga's Path. Ooh, that's good. So I will keep the Thunderous. There we go. But yeah. Quick, light up the Kiba symbol. There we go. We can light up the Kiba signal. We can light up the Kevin signal. We can light up the Kieran signal. We can light up the Kiba and Kevin symbol. We can light up the Kieran and Kevin symbol. We can light up the Kieran and Kiba signal. But we can absolutely not light up the Kieran, Kevin, and Kiba symbol, okay? Anyway, Bog. But if Onlara is the only Kartana person here, then we're just going to move ahead with Onlara. And if we get enough people to do a Tapu Bulu, even if Onlara's played twice and there are people who've played none, like no times, 1 time, Onlara's going to get to play like 3 times in a row at this rate. No, we'll see. So Kevin, Gage, Onlara, please come on down. So please connect on the Wycom to the internet. And then we're going to talk to the nice scientist lady. We're going to say that we want to do a Dynamax adventure, because that's what you do on a Dynamax adventure stream. You select Kartana. Well, you select anything goes. I select Kartana. And then we go on the Kartana screen and we go 0623 and then 0232. How often do we never say 0231, it's always 0232. We've gotten very particular with the timings of everything now, haven't we? Okie dokie. So here we go, Kartana. You guys know it's super duper mega weak to fire, and that it's also weak to fighting, and that special is better than physical, and that you want to watch out for its Leaf Blade. So watch out for those Swamperts, Whiscashes, Quagsires, and Gastrodons. Why are there 4 ground water types in this mode? I don't know. And why do they all... And Seismitoad! And Palpitoad! Why are there so many? Right, here we go. So here we are, here we go. I will just say Frostmoth has Weather Ball. So there's a part of me which kind of wants to like have faith that we could have a fire setter-upper. Plus Copperaja with Body Press is just really not that good. So I'm gonna have faith that we can get some fire. We have not had much fire lately. We've had a load of bad fire paths, and then we got one really good fire path the other day, and then we had a really bad fire path yesterday, and we're saved by science. Okay, this is also bad. What is it with these Kartanas? Right, Psychic Normal, and it's a slow king, not a slow bro. Was that Alcremie in the top right? Because if it's Alcremie knows Mystical Fire. That's Boldor, not Carkol. Okay, there is Munchlax, who has Fire Punch. Who's the fairy? Oh, it is Alcremie. I'm tempted to go right because of Alcremie. If we can still make it to the right by going left, I do apologize, but I want to make sure we get... I would rather get that Alcremie than the Munchlax, because it's special, not physical. So, Kartana paths are always cruel. They have been lately. I have no idea what's going on. Why is there, like, just such a lack of fire? Like, there's Munchlax with Fire Punch. Like, I get it. There's, like, Munchlax with Fire Punch. Sure, whatever. Fine. But still. Right, I'm going to use Hurricane to boost our speed. And then we'll have to see how this goes, basically. I don't suppose there was any science along the way, was there? Because we kind of want to get rid of the Sand Slash, and then maybe we want to get rid of whoever was in 4th place for the Alcremie. But that's all I've got, though, strategy-wise. At least we have... Oh, it was Raichu, wasn't it? Oh, Hypnosis! But Frostmoth dodged! Oh no, Kevin missed! How did you miss, Kevin? It's 2B in front of you! Watch, it'll attack me. It will... So, it basically, maybe it will now attack me, and then Kevin will miss every move, and then, like, that will be the way. Right, okay, Flash Cannon. Okay, we did over 1/3 of its health. That's always good. 1/3 of its health is... As long as you do more than 1/3 of its health each turn, you're good. I think there's one science, but you didn't know if you could get Heart and Alcremie. Okay, we'll have to check them. We will have to check. Right, Thunderbolt. Oh, no! No, that's like a 4% chance. That's like a 4% chance. Oh, Kevin, I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. Yeah, Copperaja just, like, does not have very good defense. But then I think Noctowl has pretty good special defense, so it's, like, kind of hard. Okay. I think Flash Cannon was marginally better, though, wasn't it, in terms of damage output. We just need one Stone Edge to hit. That's all we need. Thank you, game. Thank you. Zonda the Hammer. For the game, not for Kevin. Okay. Oh, my gosh. That was brutal. Right. I will just say, Noctowl, it resists Leaf Blade. I'll just throw that out there. And Alcremie does have Magical Leaf, which is resisted by Noctowl. So I'm just going to throw that out there. You did have the 5 Focus Blasts, yes. Oh, gosh. And here's me having, like, optimism and firepower. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Diddle-a-doo. It's a shame, because Raichu's actually, like, not that bad, but... Theory... Oh, yeah, science for the grass. Okay. I kind of want to go left because of the Backpacker. And because Boldore is going to be easier for us to take down than a Rhydon. Like, we don't want to switch here, because these are both terrible against Kartana. But... I'm actually going to go with the Citrus Berry, because that's going to be the same as, like, a heal here, basically. And because I don't really know how much firepower I'm going to have if I'm faster than an Alcremie. My kingdom for a wide lens. Where did my kingdom come from? Like, was that from, like, SpongeBob from just, like, King Neptune, or did someone else say that beforehand? Like, where did that phrase come from? My blah, blah, blah for a da-da-da kind of thing. Like, where did that come from? Like that's used in so many things. Not even just my kingdom for a da-da-da. Like a lot of people have said that, haven't they? But with, like, something else instead of my kingdom. But, like, where does that come from? I know I've asked this, like, variations of that question a lot. Like, where did, like, so-and-so come from? An example I always remember is video games where they list the credits and they list all the different, like, characters in the credits. So, like... Because, like, the Donkey Kong Country games did this, where they'd, like, kind of have, like, the villains and the hero characters, like, on a parade kind of thing. But then the 80s, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games did this. But then Super Mario Bros. 2, like, the American version, I guess, or the Doki Doki Panic, that did it as well. So that might have been... That one might have been before the Turtles did it. But, like, where did, like, say, like, having all the characters in the game appear in the credits? Like a play, like everyone getting back on stage at the end of a play. to take a bow. Like, where did these things come from? Okay, I'm just gonna struggle bug, and then, hey Ferb, I know what we're gonna do today. But anyway, accuracy goes so high now that it overflows really low numbers. Shakespeare, my kingdom for a horse. Oh, is it? So this is where, like, when I always tell people I don't know Shakespeare, I don't know Shakespeare, and there you go. There's the proof. There is your perpetual reminder that I do not know Shakespeare. It is Shakespeare, my kingdom for a horse. Interesting, interesting. Now you have to tell me which play it's in, because I still don't know. That does make sense, though. That does make sense why, like, every cartoon show ever has made that joke now. Okay, so we don't want the Boldor. Although, to be honest, we don't want the Sandslash, but... And actually, Boldor has Sturdy, which means it maybe could survive. And it could have double survived with a Focus Sash. Oh, no. And there are berries as well. Oh, we probably should have switched to the Boldor. But oh well. And it has Body Press, which is super effective against the Kartana. Oh no! Oh dang. Yeah, we really should have switched to Boldor there. I feel bad. It's easy to make a joke when it's public domain. True! That's very true. No, and Kevin, that's not me having a go at you. That's me just thinking, oh, if we'd have really thought about what we have coming up and what was ahead and... But again, we can't just pick the Sandslash at first because it's like, oh, it's like an all-rounder. You know, I'm sure we'll get some... I'm sure we won't be completely devoid of any firepower. And then here we are, devoid of firepower. I think I'm going to go for a Hurricane. No, I'm not. I'm going to Struggle Bug because if it does use a move against us, I want to reduce the power of it. Richard III. There we go. Yeah, I have, like, never... Richard, the most I know about Richard III is the title. Like, I do not know anything about that one. Like with others, I kind of have, like, inklings of, like, oh, is that the one where, like, this kind of thing happens? Or I know there is a play where blah, 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 and da-da-da happens. But, like, Richard III, I just know the title. That's it. Is Richard III even in it? I don't know. Maybe it's like The Legend of Zelda, but then it's about Link. Who knows, right? You know, is Zelda the main character in Richard III? I genuinely don't know. Your original hope had been to catch a fire type with your ground type. No, that's fair enough. It does sound like something from Hamlet. I was kind of thinking that, but I was like, I don't think it's Hamlet, but it kind of sounds like you could, if you said it was from Hamlet, people would believe you. It's not a play you really know either. You prefer his comedies and some of his romances. You're not into historical ones as much. Yeah, fair enough. Well, that's the thing. Like, they're not really. It is kind of those other ones that are the more popular ones that kind of have broken into the cultural sphere of whatever era we're in right now. So. Like, if you see parodies of Shakespeare, like, in a cartoon and stuff like that, you know, it will be, like, a parody of Romeo and Juliet, or a parody of Hamlet, or, you know. Right, Struggle Bug. Very nice. Magical Leaf. Crud. But it's not on Sandslash, so that's fine. Oh, Flash Cannon! Very nice indeed. Okie doke. And then we've got some leftovers. So that's very nice. So Gage, if you switch here, if you switch for this here, Alcremie, then I think we'll be in a pretty good position. Sort of. We're basically just going to have to hope that your max flare is, like, good enough. But at least if you set up the sun, I can use a weather ball, and then that'll be good enough, so... Anyone remember when Jimmy Neutron parodied Hamlet while mixing it with Star Wars? I vaguely am getting a recollection of that now that you mention it, but I can't quite remember. Okay. So... If you had Iron Head instead of Steel Roller, you could have KO'd faster. I know. Well, listen, I don't get what, like, if they couldn't make Copperage a G-Max, which is understandable given the effects of its G move, or G-Max move, okay, like, I get that, fine, cool, but can you make Copperage good? I do wonder if someday we'll get, like, a Copperage evolution, because it's got very average stats, to be honest. Like, there's definitely wiggle room for, like, an evolution where it's, you know, whatever its, like, best stat is, like, I don't know what, it's HP or whatever. It's, like, its HP gets a little bit better, and then it's, like, attack and defense just, like, shoot up like crazy. I think it could happen. Oh, Kalido. Right. Oh, hang on, let me just check the speed stats of everyone and everything. 97... Yeah, okay, so Alcremie is the slowest. It's a shame. If I had a speed down and Alcremie had a speed up, I actually think it maybe could have been faster than me. But apparently not. Never mind. Here's a weird thing. I am going to... Tailwind. I was going to Struggle Bug to maybe reduce the power of, like, Air Cutter or something. But I was like, nah, I'm gonna Tailwind. But here we go. Right, here's Alcremie. Oh, yeah. It's frustrating when you're stuck with 4 moves it gives you, and then they give you one like Belch or Steel Roller that literally does nothing the vast majority of the time. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like, basically, like, you own... Like, Whiscash and Copperaja, like, basically have, like, 3 moves. It's only when you are... Dynamaxing that you do get that 4th move, and I mean, I'm still thankful they give you like Flash Cannon. Ooh, okay, that did a lot, and that wasn't even a crit, was it? Okay, I didn't think that was gonna do that. I thought it was maybe gonna live with like a little bit there, but Team 2. We made it through. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. And if you haven't yet clicked like on the video, please click like on the video, because it helps out so much. Introduces us to new people and new things and new stuff. And also, why is this phone charging so slowly? I tell you what I'm gonna do. I tested something out there, and I don't think it really works. Hang on. Right, let me check this. Right, let's do a quick check of the old things. I'm going to do a test in a bit. So, Noctowl is a no. Boldor is a no. Alcremie is not shiny. Boo. But will we get a silver thingied katana? No, dang. But we do have a girl team, so that's pretty good. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, and no sparkles there. Dang. But yeah. So let's see. Neutral nature. Mild. And then quiet. I'm gonna go with the quiet one. Oh, it's a holly jolly katana. Do. Hey, we're 6 months away. It's not too early. But yeah. Oh, Alcremie. Alcremie. But there we go. So a test. What? I don't even know what reference I made for you to be making that joke. Unfortunately, again, I have been. Oh no, a test about with the cables. Yeah, sorry. I'm with you now. I was like, wait, what was I? What did I talk about to do with the test? But no, I'm going to do a test. Right, okay. So, can I just see... Chat, let me just... Hang on, I'm going to try my experiment in a minute. No, what we're going to do... Here is... hang on. So, what we're going to do... Okay, here's what we're gonna... hang on. Oh, Kiba's here. Oh, we actually might have enough for Tapu Bulu. We might have enough for Tapu Bulu. Okay, welcome. It is absolutely too early. Okay, but we are like getting to... In a few days, we're going to be closer to Christmas than we are far away from it. I just want you guys to be mentally prepared for that, okay? Welcome back. Would you like us to remember where Kartana is? Yes, indeedy. But yes, okay. So guys, could you please write strike and then say if you can do Tapu Bulu or if you can do Tapu Bulu. I was so close to having that right. Let me know your wildcard tickets if you have any. So basically, let me know if you can do Tapu Bulu. If you can't do Tapu Bulu and what your tickets are. If you can't do Tapu Bulu, just let me know what your tickets are. If you don't have any other tickets, just say you can do Tapu Bulu. Ready, set, bow, let me know, all that stuff. No Christmas music before Thanksgiving is a hill you're willing to die. No, I'm the same. The crazy thing is, America has so many holidays, right? That, like, because you do have, because, like, Halloween is so big here in America, right? There is absolutely... Like, in England, I get why they have Christmas decorations in the stores in, like, September, right? Because it's a cold and miserable place, and you don't celebrate, like, anything else apart from Christmas, right? But in America, Americans go nuts for Halloween. So there is absolutely no reason why anything Christmassy should not be up, like, any earlier than, like, November 1st. Which I think would be the best time to start putting up, like... You know, having Christmas decorations available in the shops and stuff like that. And then, you know, so you can have Christmas stuff in the shop, but you don't have Christmas music. You wait till after Thanksgiving, and then that's when you play the Christmas music. And it's all, and so America has this, like, perfect framework for doing that, but then it doesn't do it. And I find that very weird. So, anyway, Bark. So let's see. So we do have a Bulu. So we do have 3 Bulu. Okay, I didn't need people to say they can't do Bulu, just sort of thing, because otherwise that kind of confuses things. Like, just say if you have the tickets, if you don't. But anyway, Bark. But okay, so yeah, let's do Tapu Bulu. But I do appreciate the enthusiasm and the hustle and the information. So here's what we're going to do, okay? Tapu Bulu. So let's have... Hang on, I need to add Kiba to the spreadsheet. Kiba. Also, hi, Kiba. I don't think I really properly said hi to you. I think I acknowledged you, but I didn't actually say hi to you. So let's have, like, Onlara, Team Flower, and then Kiba for Tapu Bulu. And then we'll figure out the wild cards afterwards. I just wanted to make sure that the people who could do Tapu Bulu were definitely all still here. But yeah, let's do this. Let's have Onlara, Team Flare, and Kiba. Onlara, Team Flower. Oh gosh. So anyway, right. Let's connect to the internet. So Onlara, Team Flare, and Kiba, please come on down. Make sure you're connected on the YCOM. Talk to the nice scientist lady. You guys are going to say anything goes, but I'm going to say Tapu Bulu. Nia had Boswell. That's funny. Let's just see. I think it's wild that she can offer you tickets that you have. I feel like that shouldn't be allowed, but... okay. Anyway, Tapu Bulu. Right, 0623 and then 0253. Let's have that. 0623 0253. There's your code. Ready, set, bow. Kiba, Onlara, and Team Flower. There we go. Right, Onlara, Flower. Oh yeah, guys. After this, not immediately after this, but like later, I do have like meeting that I keep forgetting about. It's not like if I don't go, it's not the most important thing in the world, but it's like a meeting I would like to attend. I would like to sit in on, but I'm so afraid of forgetting it because I only remembered it like today. I was like, oh wait, that's like today, isn't it? Today is like Monday 23rd. So it's also funny if you complete a venture of a mon you already captured, the scientist to ask, but she doesn't ask if if you catch it, she doesn't ask on the time you catch it. But if you get it back, she'll be like, oh, do you want the ticket again? Or do you want the ticket for this thing you've already got? Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so we're just waiting for either an Odarchi or Sheridan. And then we can finish from it. Okay, so Tapu Bulu is super duper weak to poison. Le poisson, le poisson. And then it's also weak to, what is it also weak to? Fire, ice, flying, steel. So yeah, lots of options basically. Because it is a grass and fairy type. Clefairy does have mystical fire. I am going to go with all of these are good in their own way. Mystical fire is good, hurricane is good, / weather ball. But I am actually going to go with Electabuzz for the helping hand. Because helping hand can sometimes be more powerful than like an actual move. Okay, Scolipede unfortunately doesn't have any poison super effective, but that's okay though. So we'll see what we get here. No poison so far, but let's see if we can... Oh, hang on. What was that point? Was it a Roselia, though? I feel like it was a Roselia, and if it's Roselia, that doesn't have any poison moves. Let's see. Rhydon, Dusclops, Claydol, Swampert, and Sceptile. That's pretty cool. I think... Oh, no, Salazzle. Okay, so we do want to go for the Salazzle... Yeah, crud. Oh, it's Nidoking, not Rhydon. I said Rhydon, but it's Nidoking. Oh, gosh. Hang on, we have a problem, though. I don't really... I'll have to hit this with Max Strike. I hate that you're used to pressing B to skip dialogue, and then the scientist asks if you want to keep the ticket you hit, and you hit B by force of habit, and then accidentally lose the ticket. Oh, yeah, that's an annoying thing. That is an annoying thing. Very annoying. Right. I am going to, because Clefairy is not very good either, I am just going to use Max Strike here. This is not going to do much damage. We're just going to have to hope for the best here. Remember that Scolipede cannot use Steel Roller. That's very important. In fact, I don't think we're going to be able to beat this in 3 turns. I don't think Scolipede has anything that's, like, neutral. And the only way Frostmoth... The thing we're going to have to hope for here is we're going to have to hope for Nidoking to, like, use, like, a Max Hailstorm. And then, if it uses Max Hailstorm, then Frostmoth can hit with a Weather Ball. But we actually might not be able to beat this in 3 turns. Let's see if we can beat this in 3 turns. Oh, it does have Throat Chop. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, it's not much, but it'll do. I thought it just had, like, Mega Horn and, I don't know, something else. Okay, that's really cool. Nicely done, Team Flare. Nicely done. All right, speed down. Weather Ball. Nice. Depending on how much damage we do, we'll have to see whether we go with, like, Hurricane or more Weather Ball. But, oh, gosh. That's only really like a quarter rather than a third, isn't it? Oh, gosh, this is bad. We might have to switch to Hurricane and just hope for the best. Hope for, like, a 70% chance of hitting. Because I don't think our attacks are doing enough damage here. Do you want to know what the funny thing is? I actually think if Throat Chop's only 80 power, a Mega Horn is actually technically stronger. With Stab and then a not very effective... Come on, Confusion, Confusion, Confusion. Yes! Oh my gosh, yes! Okay, Mystical Fire. Hope to evolve the Snom you caught in Paldea. Ooh, Cat, that sounds good. Ice Punch. Oh, I went for Ice Punch, but not Max Hailstorm. No. Okay. Come on, we can beat this. We need it to hit itself and get very lucky with a lot of accuracy, luck, and stuff. But we can do this. There, here we go. Mega Horn. It's slightly more powerful. Slightly more powerful. Here's the Max Strike. Come on, can we get a crit? Like, we need some crits. We need some crits. We need it hitting itself. No! 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 Do we want to switch something for this Nidoking, by the way? Because it's a poison type with fire punch. Like, Scoliped's not very good for Tapu Bulu. So do we maybe want to get rid of, like, Scolipede for Nidoking? I feel like that could be a good solution. Do I Helping Hand or Round? I'm just going to Round, I'm sorry. Oh, it was so close. Again, with, like, just a little bit better, like, luck, I do think we could have 3-turned that. Like, if we'd had, like, a crit or something, like, hitting itself or whatever. And the hurricane hitting, but there we go. So there is Nidoking. But well done, Team 3. We are yet to be smiling with glee, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's do this thing. Again, we have been kind of cursed with, like, a bad path here, I would say. Now, here's the thing, though. We want the Salazzle, but we don't want to use poison moves, because its poison moves are physical, and that's, like, not very good. I'd say it's, like, Clefairy or Nidoking could... Clefairy or Scolipede could switch here. I think Frostmoth we kind of want to save for the Salazzle. Oh, no, actually, no, Frostmoth could switch, because now we don't have to worry about turn 4. So Nidoking could switch here. Nidoking could switch for Frostmoth. Because Frostmoth just isn't really going to be that useful, I don't think, anymore. I think you could all throw your hat in the ring, and we could just leave this up to destiny, to be honest. Yeah. Because here's the thing, Clefairy can use Life Thingy-Majig for healing. Life Doo-Doo for healing. And we could get some good items from a backpacker here. In fact, actually, if we do go for the Claydol and we get some healing, then this could work. Plus, I need a shiny of it. We don't want to switch for this, though, because it's just not very good against Tapu Bulu. But everything else is fine. Oh, now there's the crit. Yes, we did get a crit too late, didn't we? Oh, okay. But yeah, I'm going to... So I think Scolipede can Dynamax here, right? And if Scolipede is Dynamaxing, then that means I can help it. Because we definitely want to Dynamax. Whoever can Dynamax, please Dynamax. But you guys have super effective moves, so... On Lara, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe you could take the Salazzle, and I could just not Dynamax, and then if you get a turn to Dynamax, you could Dynamax. Because I think I'm better off just using Helping Hand. I don't think me Dynamaxing is going to help anyone, and particularly against Tapu Bulu. Oh, Max Darkness. Okay, I was thinking of a Max Flutter, because of the stab and everything. But, this does marginally help out Clefairy. Oh, the cheese freeze! We got a freeze! Yes! Okay. And then Life Doo-Doo! Okay, very nice. Very nice. We're kind of a little weak to Psychic. No problem, though, when it's frozen. Right, I'm gonna hope... I'm gonna try and help out like a Max Flutter. Don't of us use physical. Well, this is why I was expecting a Max Flutter by. It's the way stronger move, and you lower its special attack. So I don't really know why you're going for like the weaker Max Darkness when you have the stronger Max Flutter by. That's why I keep like using Helping Hand on you, because it's like you've got the strongest move. Oh no! Oh no! 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 But that did nothing! Nothing! Battlefield got weird. Ooh. Oh no, that was so close. That was so close. I'm almost tempted to like sing in a round to like see if I can beat this with round. Okay. Oh, max flutter, bye bye. Unless bug isn't good against ground. No, bug is okay against ground. So yeah. Okay. Well done, everyone. Very nice. Oh wait, I didn't plug my phone in. my test. My test. Hang on. 3:05. We'll see how the test goes. Okay. Right, let's catch this thing, shall we? Whoa. Okay, well, come on, boat. There we go. You're going to double swap to help against Salazzle and not be weak to it. Oh, that's using the old noodle. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. Pizza time. Yes, I like the sound of this. I like the sound of this double switching plan. Very good, very good. And then, because Nidoking can Dynamax and use like a max Quake, and then that'll be insanely powerful, in theory, in game theory. And then basically, and particularly if I use Helping Hand, we might even like one-hit KO it. Also, what happened there? Did something go? Okay, did that make the sound there? I feel like that didn't make the sound or anything. The screen just kind of went black there. Ooh, Wise Glasses, Misty Seed, Muscle Band, Electric Seed. I'm gonna go with Wise Glasses in case I use an attack, and then we can power up the marginalist of bits. Bug resists ground, but ground does not resist bug. I knew there was an that's why I was sort of a bit like, I think there is like some kind of interaction, but I don't think it's like, you know, bug being bad against ground. But yeah, bug resists ground, because that's the thing, like against like a Beedrill, it's like a neutral move, not a super effective one. So that's honestly the way that I have to remember a lot of type matchups. Like if you said to me, is ground good against bug? I'd be like, I don't know. But if you said, is bug super effective against a Beedrill? I'd be like, no, it's neutral. Like, yeah, I don't know. Fiery Bacon, hello. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Welcome indeed. Okay. I'm going to Helping Hand a Dynamaxing Sheridan, who has the power. And then we'll take it from there, shall we? I am hoping Nidoking gets a one-shot here. That is my profound wish, that Nidoking gets a one-shot here. There's only one instance where I could maybe see it not getting a one-shot, but I ain't saying it out loud. Right, Helping Hand. More like a helping plan. Come on, Nidoking. You can do it, buddy. Right, Throat Chop. Ooh, very nice. Right, Flamethrower. More like a Lamethrower. Well done for the double switch. Right, here's the Max Quake. Okay, so we don't get to see if it truly does one shot, but I think this could take it out. Yeah. Yeah, easy. Easy. Again, Helping Hand, like, because it, like, boosts whatever your damage output is by, like, a whole 1.5, it's just, it can be a really busted move. Salazzle used Blizzard on Nidoking? How? But no, no. The thing I was thinking, and I was close. I was almost close to jinxing it. Was I was like, if it used Flamethrower and it used it on Nidoking and it got a burn, that would like half its attack stat or attack power, and that would have been bad. But right, Salazzle for Claydol. And then we're pretty good here, yeah. I think we're going to be okay here. I mean, we're not going to have the Dynamax until turn 2. And, yeah, but if we just use Flame... It's so annoying with Salazzle. It is a poison type, but for Tapu Bulu, we want it for its fire type, because just Tapu Bulu's special defense is so much worse than its physical defense, and Salazzle's physical attack isn't that tremendous. You'll just poison it. You could try Mega Horn, but I'm going to Helping Hand Salazzle, and then we'll see how this goes. Curious if anyone has a shiny Salazzle. I rather famously have a shiny Salazzle. If you look through my YouTube shorts, there is a shiny Salazzle video in there. Although I have considered like re-uploading that or something, like with a different title and stuff like that. I don't know. But anyway, ooh, there we go. Okay, that was nice. You are 5. Dang. That certainly is something. Okay. Okay, so I think if we do Dynamax this for like the Salazzle this turn, that will make up the tiny bit less than half damage we did. So everyone keep going. You're doing amazingly. I think we're gonna win this. Salazzle was the last shiny in DAs for Xander. It was, and that's what we joked about that as well. Like it was like, well, at least you didn't like set up a whole stream devoted to getting a Salazzle. Man, if PM7 does like a, all the shiny Pokemon in a Lola thing, I look forward to seeing them get Salazzle. And I wonder how they'll do it. They'll have to do like this mode for like the Tapus, won't they? So maybe they could like aim for Salazzle when doing that. I don't know. You got shiny Bolton that you named Koi. Oh, that's fun. Right, Kadoosh. Oh my gosh, that did a lot of damage. Well done, Team 3. Pop in, play one time for the fun around, get a shiny. Yes. Yeah, there is something about Salazzle where there ends up being a sort of anticlimacticness to it, but in a good way. So stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars, everyone. Very well done indeed. Very well done indeed. Let's see. Oh, someone will do an outbreak for it. Well, if you go to like the cave in like the southwest, you can sandwich hunt for it. You don't even need an outbreak. It's pretty like sandwich huntable. You can get a lot because you can get like groups of 5 or like 4 Salandits appearing and then like 1 Salazzle, and you can sort of fudge that, so you can Salazzle is pretty doable, but it'll just be interesting because it is something they might have to put like a little bit more effort into than just like they might have to have several people on it rather than just like one person. Right, Nidoking, no. Claydol, oh, I need Claydol, man. Salazzle, no, it's not shiny. Wait, Team Flare got a Nidoking? Oh, it's amazing! I mean, I know it's a dupe, but doop. But well done. So, Fiery Bacon. We're about to do the check in a sec for who's around and who can do what. So don't worry, we will get you in on one. So Nidoking, no. Claydol, no. Salazzle, no. But will we get the Black Bulu? No. I would have liked to have gotten like 3 legendaries faster than I've ever gotten them. I wonder what my like 3 closest together legendaries are. It probably is like the Blacephalon, Pheromosa, and Xurkitree, isn't it? That probably is like my closest 3 that I've had. Probably. Unless there's... Although maybe there was... I think maybe when I got like Heatran, Solgaleo, I then got something like 2 weeks after the Solgaleo. That could be pretty close as well. So there we go. Okay, so let's just check. So no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. Let's check the old stats. Is that like... relaxed or oh sorry, no, I was reading out the wrong way around. Let's not be too hasty. Something neutral, hardy, haha. Oh, a modest Bulu, and then a quiet Nidoking. I have to go for a quiet Nidoking. There's just something kind of funny about that. Yes, I like it. Although the Salazzle being neutral is not bad, but I'm gonna go with the Nidoking because it's funny. But I was being too hasty while reading hasty. I was! Okay, well done, everyone. So, you saved your progress. Welcome back. Would you like us to keep a Tapu Bulu ticket? Yes, I would. I have to remember that Tapu Bulu is indeed a ticket I want to keep nowadays. So, chat, my lovely chat. I'm going to bring up my list of wild cards. It is the wild card round, where I feel like we still have enough wild cards to try and go for them and not just repeat something I've already done. So, chat, my lovely chat. Could you please write, strike, in big capital letters, the number of times you have played thus far today, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then say, my tickets are, and then let me know who your tickets are, okay? I'm trying to find out who has what tickets. If you don't have any tickets, just say, I have no tickets. Ready, set, bow. I actually have enough room in the Nightbot message now to say, or, I have no tickets. But yeah, just write that in, like, brackets, if you can think to do it. But yeah, let's see what options we have. Oh, Kevin has the Buzzwole. Kieran has the Nihilego. Not on the God Path, though, I believe. And then we'll see who else is around and who has what. So that's the thing. I'm thinking we maybe might have, like, say, like, Kieran, Kevin, Fiery Bacon, and maybe Kiba, because Kiba usually takes a sec. If we did have... You have played a lot today on Lara, but in fairness, you only get to join us like twice a week now, so I don't mind. And I don't think chat would begrudge you of that. Ooh! Okay, hang on. I have a theory. A game theory. Could we maybe have Kiba, Fiery Bacon, and Kevin for a Celesteela? Because we don't get to do Celesteela as much, because it's one Kieran has. And then maybe we could have either Kieran's Nihilego or Kevin's Buzzwole afterwards. So, does that sound like a plan? Does that sound okay? Let me get the aforementioned phone that was on charge. Reason. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I'm being silly. I'm being silly. I'm talking a load of nonsense. Oh no, my whole internet disconnected. Oh, hang on. Am I back? Can you hear me? Chat, can you hear me? Can you just let me know? Something happened there. My internet went down. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What happened there? Chat, let me know if you can hear me. Chat, chat, chat. No, 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 why is this? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Hang on a second, this isn't good. Oh, you... Okay, I think I can see what's happening now. Okay, I think I know what's happened. I think my OBS chat is, like, frozen, so let me just refresh it, and then we'll see if, I think what's happened is my chat is frozen, but you guys can still hear me, so I had, like, a temporary disconnect there. It disconnected for, like, 1 second, but I think that was enough to mess up my chat. I do have a way around this if my chat doesn't... Oh, no, hang on, there we go. Okay, yep, okay, I got the chat back. Woohoo. Yay, I can fix things. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so sorry, we were going to say, so let me just get the old spreadsheet Reno back. Fiery Bacon. Let's add you to the spreadsheet, my friend, if the spreadsheet's going to work. Nope, spreadsheet's not going to work. Hang on. Fiery Bacon. Fiery Bacon. Come on, spreadsheet. Just work, please. There we go. So, Team 4. Let's have... Kiba, host a Celesteela, and then we'll have Kevin and Fiery Bacon, okay? And I'm going to just put Kieran on Team 5. And then we should be good. Okie doke. Audio sounds like it's hiccuping. Hang on, let me see if I can fix. Okay, hopefully that's better and works and everything's just had a moment to refresh and stuff like that. Okay, sorry about that, chat. Yeah, internet disconnected, so like OBS disconnected, the game disconnected. I guess just like the whole house internet disconnected, because like even the game disconnected, as you may have seen. But yeah. Okay. So, so Team 4. So Kiba, you're going to host a Celesteela, and then we're going to have Kevin and Fiery Bacon. Does that all sound good? Also, sorry for the symbols were great for those who posted. They're like the symbols and emojis, particularly the the dots and stuff like that. But yeah, so let's just see. Let me just double check that's right. Yeah, so Kiba, Celesteela, and then Bacon and Kevin. Okay, good. Right, sorry. So please, so chat, Fiery Bacon and myself, most specifically here. Please make sure you are connected on the Ycom if you have had any kind of disconnects in the past hour or 5 minutes even. Please make sure you are connected on the Ycom. Please make sure you talk to the nice scientist lady. And then I'm going to say, anything goes. Kiba's going to have a Celesteela and a nice Celesteela silhouette on the left. The rest of us are just going to have question marks. And Kiba's going to give us a code in the next minute or so. So let's do this thing, shall we? Kiba, saving the day. 0623. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like that your 0623s exist for different reasons. Those of you who have been long enough viewers of Bovio games and the Strike streams will know. Well, it's like, no, it's just 0623, 0623. No, it's not. It's 0623 and then 0623. And I see what you did there, Kiba, and I like it. I like it. So we just need Fiery Bacon, whose in-game name is Fiery Bacon. So yeah, and let me know if you have any issues, Fiery Bacon. I don't think you've ever had any issues connecting with us in the past, have you? So I think we should be good here. Right. Those Pokemon Legends ZA pre-orders still haven't gone back live on the Pokemon Center. But, like, I couldn't pre-order when they went live. I was only able to pre-order, like, last week. Well, to be honest, I probably could have pre-ordered a bit earlier than that, but I probably could have pre-ordered a few days before, but from the sounds of things, it was probably already gone by the time I actually was able to do them, so. Oh no, Fiery Bacon hit A too quickly and did quit. No! Okay. No, you have enough time to get back in. It's not a problem. If you do it a second time, we might have an issue, and that you do need to let us know. But you should be good for getting in the second time. So you still have time. You still have time. Don't rush it, though. If you're trying to get back in, like, don't rush it. It's okay. You do have 10 seconds left than the screen is saying, but nevertheless, don't panic. Don't panic. Right. After like 10 and a half or almost 11 months of this, I am running out of topics. Anyone had any good airline food lately? Actually, no, chat. Here is my question for you. As I approach my own 7-year America anniversary, we talked recently about how many times people have moved, like, and stuff like that. And like, did you move to like far away to some other place and stuff like that? My question for you now, if we get to like 10 seconds, guys, I think we need to bail, okay? So, and we'll have to just open up a new lobby for Fiery Bacon. Fiery Bacon, do please make sure that you are watching live, okay? It says connecting. How long has it said connecting for? I think we still need to bail. Yeah, let's bail. Let's set up a new code. It's a shame because Kiba had like the perfect code, but let's try again. I'm gonna just do a quick disconnect and a reconnect. Maybe we might all want to do that potentially. I don't know. But let's just see. Hang on. Right, I'm going to disconnect and reconnect, and then we will talk to the nice scientist lady. Going to say anything goes. And then here we go. So let's go 0623 0625. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, so has anyone... Oh, Jupiter, you think you remember preschool when you were really young? Your parents immediately started to move us over to where you are now. I haven't moved since. Interesting. And that's sort of the general consensus of what we found, Jupiter, that people maybe sort of moved once when they were younger, or they sort of moved, but it was still kind of within the same area, like same school and stuff like that. Like, there was a lot of that. Oh. Wait. Okie dokie. I'm still gonna... Do I try again? Let's try again, shall we? That was very weird. Oh, okay. Something happened with Kiba. We'll do that second code again. Yeah. I'm gonna wait until, you know, Kiba is given the go ahead, and this might not even be the code, so I will double check. Just let me know, Kiba, if you go with the same code. So just be like, I'm in same code, or I'm in, here's the new code. But we should be good. We should still be good to be able to do Dynamax's 4 and 5. Okay, go. Ready, set, bow. Here we go. Okay. So we're in. So Fiery Bacon, let us know what's happening on your end. Please make sure you are watching the video live. You should only be about 10 seconds behind the actual footage. Right now it's 3:27 p.m. Los Angeles. Oh, you're in. Okay, speech over. I almost hit the B button there accidentally. That would have been really, really bad. We're in. Okay. So Celesteela is a steel and flying type. It's like a Skarmory. It's weak to flying and electric. Sorry, fire and electric. Sorry, I said flying. It's steel and flying. It is weak to fire and electric. So yeah. I will just say Liepard does have Screech, which could help with its high defenses. Celesteela is very defensive. So maybe Screech could help. I don't know. Otherwise, stuff is stuff. I'm going to go with Doublade, because we have Screech, and maybe I could use Swords Dance, and I resist a bunch of steel moves or something. Diggersby is actually not that great here, because it only has Stone Edge, but oh well. Okay, we'll need to look for some fire and electric. I am not seeing fire or electric. This is bad. Let's see what we've got. Hang on. Seadra, Gloom, no, they don't have any. Slowbro, Palpitoad, Poison, Swampert. Oh god, this is really bad. Chansey, Jinx. Guys, I don't think there's any fire or electric. I'm going left because as a scientist, I don't think I even pressed the button. I think Fiery Bacon needs to switch with the scientist. That's my theory, my game theory. When do we become anti-Team Plasma? I know, like what? So chat, my lovely chat. So Fiery Bacon, I think we need to go for the scientist, and I think you need to switch your Haunter for the scientist, and we need to just like hope for the best. Because I think this is a disaster. The only other thing would be if we switch for like the Seadra and we try going for like a rain and water team or something like that. But then if we do end up getting a fire type, that would be really bad. Oh gosh. I am going to use one Swords Dance here. I know that's controversial, but we don't really have anything super... Well, I know Haunter does have Energy Ball. Don't forget to Dynamax if you've got it, because we need to... Our luck today has been unreal and not in a good way. A little bit, honestly. But yeah. Okay, anyway, Bark. So, chat, my lovely chat. So my question, because I'm thinking about like my my moving here and stuff like that. So let's ask questions related to my moving and things like that. Have you guys been on aeroplanes much? Like, have you been on like one flight to a place and then one flight back? Have you been on a few flights? Have you been on like a double digits number of flights? Have you been on so many flights that you've kind of lost track? Let me know. I'm interested. I'm interested, like, how many people have flown. Was it internationally? Was it to a different state? Maybe you're like visiting family for like Thanksgiving or something if you're in America. These are the questions that I have for you. On Lara, you fly very rarely and only within the states. Fiery Bacon, your first flight was by yourself and you were so nervous. Mine too, Fiery Bacon. So basically, Fiery Bacon, basically like 13 years ago was when I first ever like visited America, and it was just by myself. So I recently like celebrated like the anniversary of that. And yeah, it was, you know, yeah, like flying by yourself is, I wasn't like sort of too nervous because I was kind of just more excited, but like it's a daunting prospect, you know. You sort of you are kind of like, oh, I hope I'm like going to the right place, and I hope I'm doing everything correctly, and you know. Kevin, you've only been on a few flights, flown across country to Cancun and the Bahamas even. Cancun, Kevin. Very nice. Zanda, usually only when visiting family in Mexico, which you haven't done in almost 8 years. Although in fairness, we have had like pandemic years and stuff like that. Oh no, you've got energy ball. No. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't know like how many moves we had left and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Sadly, travel is just too expensive for you to do frequently. That's fair enough. Like, if you don't have like a sort of like a reason to travel, it's you know, if it's not like for, I don't know, family, for like a holiday or something, and even that's still expensive. That still costs money. But yeah, we won in 3 turns, so that's the important thing. We did it. I was just a bit worried there. Right. So this is Celesteela, isn't it? Yeah, I honestly think that like the Lipard having Screech and me having Sword Stance could genuinely be a bit of a combo. I don't know about everyone else, but I think we need to do the Poison, and then I genuinely don't know. This is like do we do the Jinx because it's an ice type and I'm steel? Like that, it's all I got. It's all I got. Zonda, your mum just went and came back about a month ago, and your sister and dad are planning to go next month. Oh, that's cool. Right, so Fiery Bacon. Everyone 07 the Haunter, Fiery Bacon. Good luck. We need you to get some special fire or electric type, like an Electabuzz. Electabuzz. Oh, wow, that's like so close, but it's bad. That's really bad. Haunter actually is like better than that. Crud. Okay. Everyone will please not panic. Damn it. Jupiter, if you're ever traveling, it's mostly just road trips with family. And see, one thing as well, because like England is so small that you kind of do just like drive everywhere, like everything is road trip. Whereas with America, like road trip means, and to be honest, when I say road trip, I just mean like a couple of hours driving. In America, road trip can mean like several days of driving. So like, you know, that's like a whole thing. So it's very different, like culturally, what like driving and traveling means in the two countries. Okay, so I think we do need to get rid of the Executor. The question is, do we get rid of it for Poison? I think we get rid of Executor for Persian, and then maybe Kiba could either keep the Seadra or switch for a Jinx. Oh, for the love of Nelly, this is brutal, man. This is why is it with like Kartana and now Celesteela? Like, this is really bad. This is really bad. And see, this is why I'm thinking maybe we do switch for the Persian, because Persian could help us with Jinx. Jupiter. For us, it's just a few hours. Never really been anywhere outside LA to Las Vegas. No, that makes sense. And that's the thing. It's like, you know, you wouldn't really have a whole lot of need to go other places in some ways. And, yeah, I don't know. Like, again, in certain parts of America, you kind of do have access to pretty much everything you'd ever want. Like in California, you know, you've obviously got all like the hot weather. Like in California, you have like the beach, but then you also have like places where you can go skiing. So it's like, yeah, you know, like, so like if you like were in California, you don't really need to leave California. It would only be if you were going to somewhere like New York where they have like, you know, I don't know, like Broadway, and it's like, you know, sort of different, like really different like culture, or something like Washington DC, because you want to see all the like political historical monuments and stuff like that, you know. Like I would someday love to go to Washington DC because I kind of would love to like see the White House and the Abe Lincoln statue and the Washington Monument and like the halls of Congress and stuff like that. I kind of would like, I kind of would like to see all that stuff someday. But what is it? This is like our third life. Oh gosh, guys, we have not had a failure in a very long time, and I do not want that to start now. Okay. Oh gosh. Right, we gotta hope we can beat this on this turn. Right, this needs to be like the best cheer ever. No pressure, Bo. No pressure. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8. Is this cheer feeble or great? Ooh, okay. A heal. Not the most useful heal ever, but that is still a good cheer. Oh, come on. Okay, that did nothing, so that's cool. Right, Max stuff. Oh gosh. Executor, we need you to like get like the best stomping tantrum ever here. Or a terrain pulse, because it's fairy. Yes, I forgot about. I did not know Executor knew terrain pulse. I will be honest with you. I am so used to like solar beam and stomping tantrum that I forgot it had terrain pulse. Oh my gosh, well done. Well done, Team 4. Team 4, I do not want any more of this, okay? But let's switch so 07 Executor. Let's switch Executor for Persian, okay? We do not want an Executor against a Jinx. But let's go for Jinx because we can have Doublade, Lipard, and Persian, okay? And then one thing that's very important about Seadra, do not use any water moves on the Jinx because Jinx is immune to water moves. We will just be healing it. So you have to use Dragon Pulse, okay? I know that sucks, but I just want to say that because it's very easy to forget that Jinx has a water immunity, but it does. So, like, Steel, Dark, Dragon Pulse. Let's do this thing. Oh, there is unless we switch Jinx for a Scientist. Kiba, do you want to switch Jinx for a Scientist? Jinx for a Scientist, do. And I should have pointed out Jinx is to the left, but in case people were like, oh, there's an Ice type on the right, that must be Jinx. Okay, oh my gosh. Kiba, you could go for it. We got 1 life left. There is a backpacker behind as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Right, Kiba's going for it. I think we kind of have to, for the memes. It's a Pilus one. That has thick fat. That's good against ice. Although Jinx. Yeah, no, this is fine. Okay. This actually. Now the question is, do you want to keep your Piloswine for the Celesteela or do you want to switch it for the Jinx? That is the question. Because hold on. Jinx like is more frail physically. But it does have, like, a stronger special attack is the thing. So, that's all I got. It actually, although I will say this, if you did switch, if we had Lipard No, who's Dynamaxing? Persian. If Persian Dynamaxed and used Max Darkness, that would lower special defense, and then Jinx could hit with Ice Beam, and Ice Beam would, like, do more and 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 more damage. So maybe we could do that, because Piloswine only has Rock Tomb, and that's not really that. It's not Stab, it's weak, lowering speed isn't that useful. But, like, using an Ice Beam could get us the Cheese Freeze that we need to cheese our way through this. So... Piloswine is good for this battle. Like, Rock Tomb is good for this fight, but just for Celesteela, I do think we probably want to get rid of Piloswine for Jinx. It's a little bit high risk, high reward, but I do think that that Ice Beam could be our ticket to victory here. Okay, Assurance, very nice. Ooh, that was a crit, surely. Wait, what? That did so much more damage than Persian's. Okay, Rock 2. I don't even need to attack. This is amazing. Not gonna lie, I'll be amazed if you can manage the rest of this D on a single ice. I know, well, Celesteela is bulky. So I am kind of... But the thing is Celesteela a good attacker? It might not be a good enough attacker to get the win. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't think we've played especially badly or anything here. I think this is just like a lot of bad luck. That's bad luck. But yeah, so... Okay. Right. So yeah, also as well, Piloswine does have a teensy bit less health. We could always go for an inaccurate Lovely Kiss. We could go for a Lovely Kiss and hope for sleep. Maybe we need to go for Lovely Kiss and hope for sleep. Lovely Kiss is like 75% accurate. I'm just gonna lay this out there. I'm just gonna lay this out there. Maybe Lovely Kiss is the key to victory here. Maybe we use like Max Darkness. We use like a Lovely Kiss. Like Lovely Kiss, Screech, Max Darkness on turn 1, and then we attack away with like Ice Beams and then the second it wakes up, we freeze it. This could be the strategy. Kevin, I would say use one Screech. Don't use a second, okay? Use what, like, obviously if it misses, use a second. But I would only use one, because after you use one, you get like diminishing returns. I think turn 1 needs to be a setup turn. And I think we need to put it to sleep, lower its stats, and then, so Max Darkness for the Persian. Oh, if you can, use your special Max Darkness, like from Snarl, like a Snarl Max Darkness, not an Assurance Max Darkness, because you want to be tapping into the special attack. Alolan Persian has better special attack, and Max Darkness lowers special attack. But, okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. With emphasis on the good and on the luck. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Fiery Bacon, you just checked that. You legend. Well done. Well done. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We just have to hope we're faster. Hopefully this thing is slow, okay? And maybe we can outpace it. Okay, here we go. Max Darkness. So we're going to lower the special defense here. Okay. Oh, getting nervous now. Excited in a good way, But oh my gosh, this is very... Screech. Okay, victory, Screech. Okay, good. Good. Okay. And then Lovely Kiss. Yes! Yes, the kiss! We kissed it! It's asleep! Okay, everything's hitting and everything's working. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We might stand a chance now. Okay, and now we attack, okay? Everyone attack. I can't remember if Lipid has, like, physical or special or whatever. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, just Assurance, like, Ice Beam, Snarl, Max Darkness, and I'll use Sacred Sword. But here we go, everyone. Here we go. Okay. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. Max Darkness. Here we go. Okay, that did a little bit more. This is intense. This is intense. Okay, I wish we could, like, lower its attack somehow as well, but Assurance. Okay. Maybe that does more damage, like, if it's trying to attack. I don't know. Okay, this is good. Okay. Okay, it's asleep. That's good. Okay, this is good. We actually might be able to beat this here. We actually might... Okay, it's getting desperate. So it is going to start trying to attack and wake up twice now. So we just need to hope for the best now, okay? Right, here's Max Darkness. This is going to do more this time. And Ice Beam will. So, come on. Come on. I think if you two are faster than it, then I think we're going to do this. I think this is going to work. Yes! I think we've got it. Yes! Team 4! Team 4, I don't want any more because that was stressful. But oh my gosh, Team 4, that was incredible. Seriously, well done everyone. That was very well played. That was very well played. Stars and sparkles, sparkles and stars. Very nice work everyone. Very nice work. Excellently done. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you all. That was really something. I should have probably used a beast ball there, shouldn't I? But oh well. But well done, everyone. That was so lucky. Lucky or skilled? I think that was skill. I think we were unlucky for the first 3 fights of that, and then I think we used pure skill to win that final one. I think seriously, really nice work, everyone. Really nice work. So, Seadra, doo-doo, is not shiny. Persian, I need a shiny Persian, but it's not shiny. Jinx, oh, I need shiny Jinx as well, but it's not shiny. But you know who I also need as shiny? The white bamboo Celesteela. No, that looks like a regular one to me. And we do have a girl team, although one of them's Jinx. Does that count? Not really. No sparkles there, no sparkles there, no sparkles there. And no sparkles there. Let's just check the old natures. A mild Seadra, which given how angry it looks, I would say there's nothing mild about it. Oh, a jolly Persian. Oh, sorry to make you think of Christmas on June 23rd. Oh, an adamant Jinx. That's terrible. See, look, we won with an adamant Jinx. An adamant Jinx. Look at that attack. 78. That's 78 boosted. Boosted. And it's still bad. Lower than its defense. And then, oh, there we go. There's your dupe. Your dupe. Your dupe nature. An adamant Celesteela. So, oh my gosh. Thank goodness that thing did not attack us. Because that could have hit hard potentially. Okay. So who are we going for? I'm going to go the jolly Persian. He's a jolly Persian. Okay. So there we go. Chat. My lovely chat. Oh my gosh. Very stressful. So. You saved your progress. It does look like you've run out of space. Do we want to save the ticket? The answer is no. So chat, I don't know if like Kevin probably we didn't take any damage fighting Celesteela. We did not. I can't remember what move it used, but yeah, we didn't take any damage. Shade fan, you're surprised that worked. Yo, ye of little faith. Also, Shade fan, hi. I don't think I said hi earlier. I can't remember. Okay, so chat, my lovely chat. Can we check who is around and able to do what wild card? It might be like a Nihilego with Kieran, but we'll figure it out. So if you are around and able to play in this, the final round, and you have a Nihilego, a Boswell, a Celesteela, or a Stack Attacker, could you please I did the wrong thing. Could you please let me know by saying strike the number of times you played today and say my tickets are, or, you know, I have tickets for, or whatever. Let me know what tickets you have, if you have any of those. If you don't have any of those, but you still want to play, just say in brackets, I have no tickets. Ready, set, bow, let me know. Let's figure out who's around. And then we'll take it from there. But I'm thinking it might be Nihilego with Kieran time. Unless we only have like 2 people, is the thing. Kevin's got to go. Thank you so much, Kevin. I'm sorry we didn't get to do a Buzzwall, but we will tomorrow or Thursday or Friday or whenever. I'm sure it will happen. But take care. Bye-bye. Okay. So we'll just wait a few seconds for like Kiba and anyone else to chime in with their strike number. So yeah, if you want to play, please let me know now. Now is the time to let me know. Otherwise, because well, on Larry, you okay? Okay. if we did Annihilego, could Fiery Bacon, Kieran, and Kiba do Annihilego? And then, because on Lara, you have Annihilego, right? Unless I'm now thinking of a completely wrong person. But if we did something that you couldn't do, that would then, you know, that would make me feel better knowing it's like, well, you can't do it anyway. But yeah, okay. Well then, let's do Kiba and a Kieran and a Bacon and a Do. But yeah, so why don't we have Fiery Bacon, Kiba and Kieran. Kieran, you can host the final round, Annihilego. And because you're in first position, you'll be in a good position to science. Well, actually, no. I would say second and third positions are best to science, because generally the first person gets like, you know, if there's like one good choice out of 3, the first person is like gonna get that, you know. But anyway, Bark, right, let's connect to the Internet Jones, and then we're gonna say we want to do a Dynamax adventure, and then we are going to say anything goes, unless you're Kieran. And then, and yes, you have the golden jelly. The golden jelly! Right, 5596, yep, and then 8149. I like it. Very good. I do appreciate how you guys have gotten into just doing like very unique codes, and I do appreciate you not just doing 1111111 Lewis Deb, because otherwise you could just connect with anyone. You got to have like a little bit of originality to it, you know. Right, Rainbow, Shirido, Bacon and Bow are the people we need. Or unless it's Odachi. But yeah. Whoa. There we go. We made it. Looks like we made it. So, Celesteela is who we just fought. Because this is Annihilego. Annihilego is is rock and poison. It's weak to ground, so it's rock and poison type. That means it's super duper mega weak to ground. Steel is then also excellent, and then water, and then psychic. So there we go. And I think we should all be good here, basically. Oh, whoops, bashing my controller. That's great, Bo. Good job. Nice pick there with the Oranguru, I think. Oh, Bishop doesn't have a steel move, but it does have Psycho Cut, so that's still really good. Oh, okay, well then I'm gonna go for Bishop. And then Basculin. Basculin's really good. It's good in the hood. So Oranguru will get to use Instruct strats, maybe. The one thing, though, obviously, is don't use it on a Dynamax Pokemon. That's the only thing. Insert Mr. Burns' social security number. 00000001. No, 2. Sorry, it's 2. Someone else got there before him, didn't they? Okay. Dunsparce, Kadabra. Wait a minute. There's still a Kadabra on the right. And then there's a Marowak. And then there's another ground type. Oh, but it's Piloswine. But we could go for... Do we want to aim for the Marowak? And then the Piloswine could just be easy to defeat. It's so weird that Kadabra's there. Like, we already got Kadabra on the other one. Anyway, okay. Doop-a-doop-doo. I know, why did the Kadabra come back? That's really funny. Okay, Kadabra is pretty good, though. Psyshock is genuinely useful. For Annihilego. I would say, to be honest, I would say the 2 weak links here are Azumarill and Oranguru, because Azumarill just doesn't really have very good stats. And then Oranguru is good, but just I would say that, like, Marowak is better. But then again, maybe we want Oranguru because of Instruct reasons, I don't know. Kadabra, because of magic. I like it. Kaz. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know whether we want to switch for this Kadabra or not. The thing is, if we've got like Marowak next, maybe we do want Azumarill for that. Oh, nice. Okay, that was very quick and easy. Deep and crisp and even. Very nice. Okay, we want to catch everything. You don't have to keep them, but always catch them. Ash, catch them. And then we'll take it from there, basically. Right, okay. I would say Kadabra could be better than Orangaroo, honestly. I like Instruct. I like Instruct. And maybe if you like instructed Bone Meringue or something, it could be good. But I'll leave it up to you guys. The only thing, like, Basculin's better than Kadabra, is the thing. It's mainly between, I would say, like, Orangaroo. Like, Basculin and Bishop, I think, are good to stay. It's just whether we keep, like, Orangaroo and stuff like that, so. But yeah, let's go for Marowak, and then, honestly, there is, Salazzle or, Piloswine. We are going to have a lot of Psychic and Water, aren't we? Maybe we could go for Salazzle. I know Salazzle is good against Bishop, and Bishop would be in mortal danger. But we could go for it. Because if I get one Max Mindstorm in, and you guys get all your Water moves in, it would be insanely powerful. Unless we switch, like, Bishop for Marowak, and then we go for the Salazzle. We could do that, actually. Because Bishop doesn't have Stab. Whereas everything else does. Okay, who do we switch for the Marowak? Do we switch the Kadabra, or do we switch... Do we switch the Azumarill, or yeah, no, we don't need to switch the Kadabra, sorry. Do we switch the Azumarill because Azumarill's kind of weak, or do we switch Marowak because it... or do we switch the Bishop because Bishop would be bad against Salazzle? That is the question I have for you guys. Do you think we should get rid of Azumarill because it's weak, but then it means we'd probably have to go for the Piloswine? Or do we switch the Bishop, and then it means we would have a pretty safe Salazzle path? Switch Azumarill because it's weak? Yeah, that's fair enough. I just wanted to throw out those two options because I think they are both pretty valid. But Bishop is good defensively against Nihilego is the thing, and that is kind of important. Right, Psyshock, very nice. Well, there's a bit of a shame. If Kadabra had Psychic, it would be way better than Psyshock against a Marowak, because Marowak has good physical defense, but... Oh, well, we did it. Okay. So Azumarill, if we switch Azumarill here, we could just go for Piloswine. If we switch Azumarill here, we could just go for Piloswine. And then we don't need to risk going against the Salazzle. Because it's not like we would switch for the Salazzle. But it is a shame just because we are, like, so powerful against a Salazzle. But it's just if it does KO Bishop, we would be in trouble. So, yeah, I would say Azumarill switch. If Azumarill doesn't switch, I will throw my hat in. But Azumarill switch. Okay, I'm gonna not switch. But yeah, we can just go for the Piloswine here. It doesn't have very good moves, so I think we'll take it out. And then we should be all okay, basically. Right. Yeah, why does a Google Pixel charge so much better with, like, the cable it came with than, like, other random ones? That is my question for all of you. Okay. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna Dynamax. I'm gonna Max Darkness, and then that'll, I don't know, help out no one basically, but it'll be fine. Okay. Oh, my laptop screen needs a wipe, actually. It looks very dusty. Hang on. Can I dust this quick? Actually, maybe I need to clean that with more than just like a wipe. Maybe I actually need to like get a little bit of something wet on that. I don't know. Right. Psyshock. More like a Psy block. I don't know. Okay. Right, Max Darkness. Let's do this thing, shall we? Okay, good. Very good. Oh, superpower. No! No! Hang in there, Basculin, old buddy, old pal. No. Oh, dang. Never mind. We still got this. It's fine. Right, Iron Head. More like an Iron Dread. Okay. So, yeah, turn 2. We got this. We got this. We've got this. Although funnily, Oranguru has Psyshock and Psychic, doesn't it? So actually, maybe it's marginally better. But Kadabra might honestly have a better special attack, or it might be like a little bit lower. Maybe we should have just kept Oranguru. Because maybe it would have had the option of like Psychic or Psyshock depending on the battle. But because I was just thinking like Max Darkness doesn't help out Psyshock, whereas it does help out Psychic. But anyway, Bark, we beat the Piloswine with relatively few bruises. Again, Salazzle could have taken out Basculin or Bishop. Although then again, maybe a superpower could have taken out Bishop. I don't know. It is times 4 super effective. Right, rightio. So we do not want to switch here because it does not have any ground moves, which is a shame. But if it did, it'd be amazing. Like if it had Bulldoze or something, or even just Dig. Even if it had Dig, it'd be amazing. But it doesn't, so it sucks. So yeah, here we go. Or should I say here we boo? Da da da, poisson, da da da, poisson, da da da, poisson, da 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 da. Okay, here we go, everyone. Let's do this thing. So the golden jelly. Good luck, everyone. Hopefully, this should be more straightforward than the last Ultra Beast we faced. Well, yeah. Have we ever used like Lovely Kiss with Jinx, or at least like in a super deliberate like going into it? That's been the plan, kind of thing. I don't think so. Right, I'm gonna Psycho Cut. You guys are gonna use your Stab, super effective moves, whatever's most powerful, and we will kind of finish it off from there, basically. Do 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 do. Okay. Okily dokily do. Let's do this thing. Hopefully. Okay, here we go. Right. Okay, here we go. By the power of Grayskull, Akiba has the power. And yes, send this jellyfish back to the Ultra Wormhole. I like it, I like it. Right, Psyshock, so this will do quite a lot just because it works on like the physical defense. Acid Spray, okay, that's less than 2. But oh, if only we had Bulletproof, hey guys? Bringing it back round to the beginning of the stream. Right, Max Geyser, this should do a lot of damage because it's physical. Yes! And then we're like getting so close. His Psychic Cut. Oh, that's almost another quarter. Will we be able to KO it? Oh, and it was a crit. Will we be able to KO it in like one more hit? That is the question. It is getting desperate. Oh, it's Boomerang. Oh no, we're gonna beat that then. Yeah, as long as it hits, then we've definitely got it. Well done, Team 5. Team 5, I feel alive. Well done, everyone. Seriously, very nice work. Very nice work indeed, indeed. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I am proud of you guys. And gals, and non-binary pals. All of you, not just in Team 5, but all of you who have played along with me today. If you have not yet clicked like on the video, please do so. Because, like, why not? Like, loads of you have come by to show... Even Lexi was here. Lexi was here. We haven't seen Lexi in a long time. So yeah, if you haven't yet clicked like on the video, now would be a wonderful time to do so. It'd also be a brilliant time to star on Sparkle Sparkle Star before we even see a Kadabra that's not shiny. Oh, dang it. It does have a star on its head, though. That's kind of nifty. Marowak is not shiny. Piloswine is not golden. Or yellow. But, you know what would be a nicer yellow shiny to get? The golden Nihilego! No, it's not golden. Dang, 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 dang. Fiery Bacon, you've never beaten a Pokemon in DAs in one turn. Wait, never? Really? Oh, no, there are a lot of, like, if you do Kartana's a really... Kartana is a Pokemon you can do in one move. Like, Manectric, like a Manectric Dynamaxing can take out Kartana in one Max Flare. It's a thing of beauty. But anyway, Bark. So, Kadabra, no sparkles. Marowak, no sparkles. Piloswine, no sparkles. And Nihilego, no sparkles. Let's just check the old natures, though. Oh, sassy, a sassy Kadabra. A sassy Dabra. Marowak is, let's not be too hasty. There we go. And then an adamant Piloswine. That's pretty fun. And then, whatever that is. Relaxed. Okay, yeah. Relax, get to it. Right, I'm gonna go for the Piloswine. So, well done, everyone. Now, guys, did we get a Lax or a Gentle in that whole thing? I don't think we got a Lax or a Gentle. We did get a dupe with the, like, dupe Adamants earlier. Or was it dupe Modest? It was dupe Modest or dupe Adamant, wasn't it? I think it was Modest, now that I think about it. But we didn't get Lax or Gentle. And at the end of the day, isn't that what's most important? The answer is no. The answer would have been lots of shiny legendaries. We did get shiny Nidoking, though. A dupe Nidoking in chat. So, oh yeah, it is hard if you do it with NPCs. If you do NPCs, you're going to be unlikely to like one turn a Pokemon. That's why like I sort of say Kartana, because like with Kartana, if you get a Manectric or just some fast, powerful fire type or something like that, you can like one-shot it in one go. But you need that fast, you need like a Colossal or like a Blaziken or, whatever. Or like Manectric or whatever else. So, okay. So run out of space, but we don't want Nihilego, I'm afraid. So there we go. Okay, so there we go. So thank you all so much. This has been really, really fun. Oh gosh, I think this week, it's going to be like this week or maybe next, we're going to overtake my Pokemon Sword. I'm going to have to double check the times and double check what day it is. But yeah, anyway, Bark. So, chat, my lovely chat, you guys have been absolutely wonderful. I really appreciate all your love and support. You guys have just been so amazing, and I really appreciate it. Please like the video if you haven't already. I am going to go eat some cookies, I think. And then I'll probably play a little bit more Dragon Quest before I do this meeting a bit later. So, and I also got to check my messages and stuff and just see what the heck's going on in the world, because everything's going a mile a minute. Who knows what we could have missed during this stream, hey? So please take care, everyone. Lots of love to all of you. And hopefully see a bunch of you tomorrow for more Strike Suspended streams. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. See you Tuesday. Bye-bye.